Interesting story. Dwight Howard accused of forcing himself on a man. Doesn't deny the encounter.
But Harper then claims Howard surprised him by introducing him to a man dressed as a woman. Harper said the man called himself Kitty.
Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed. Hell, the people who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed and what the hell I do in it.
The Dwight Howard coming out saga has taken a bewildering turn, with recent developments causing a stir in various quarters. Shortly after Dwight publicly addressed allegations involving his alleged involvement in a threesome with a young man, fresh rumors emerged suggesting his participation in exclusive all-male gatherings, possibly including individuals like Diddy and Will Smith. To provide some context, these events unfolded in July 2021. In a rather sensational turn of events, Dwight Howard, the prominent NBA star, found himself accused by a man of engaging in sexual activity at Dwight's residence, which allegedly culminated in a threesome with another individual disguised as a woman. Dwight has since come forward to address these allegations, asserting that everything that transpired was consensual. However, legal documents filed by the alleged victim paint a different picture, leading to Dwight now being entangled in a civil lawsuit in Georgia. As the story took a more intriguing twist, speculation circulated on social media suggesting that Dwight might be part of an undisclosed Hollywood circle where influential figures exploit much younger men.
Oh shoot, y'all heard about that? Dwight, they said Dwight was in a text messaging a guy. Who cares? Who cares who I was text messaging? You just mad because I want text messaging. Yo, ugly ass.
This, as you may recall, is not an isolated incident, as similar allegations have previously plagued figures such as Diddy and Will Smith. Fans now ponder whether this rabbit hole goes deeper than appearances suggest. But let's delve into what Dwight disclosed about his interactions with other men and whether high-profile celebrities were indeed involved. Dwight Howard faces legal action concerning allegations that he engaged in sexual activity with a young man at his residence. However, his response to these allegations has been framed as a defense against undue scrutiny of his sexuality, with fans contending that the core issue pertains to potential criminal actions. According to court documents retrieved from Radar Online, Dwight crossed paths with his accuser, Stephen Harper, on social media in May 2021. The two purportedly engaged in flirtatious exchanges, with Stephen asserting in his lawsuit that Dwight expressed interest in unconventional activities and requested explicit photos. In his legal response, Dwight acknowledged the exchange of text messages with Stephen between May and July 2021, several of which contained sexually explicit content, including photos and videos. The story then progresses to Dwight inviting Stephen to his home on July 19, 2021. But to substantiate his claim, Stephen presented text messages and an Uber receipt from that day as evidence of his visit to Dwight's residence. In reaction to Stephen's complaint, Dwight admitted to them entering his bedroom, undressing, and engaging in consensual kissing. However, Stephen's lawsuit contends that, while they were kissing, another man unexpectedly entered the room, someone who was dressed as a woman. Stephen identifies this individual as Kitty and claims that Dwight proposed a threesome involving Kitty. However, Stephen refused, as this was not what he had consented to. Stephen alleges that he then witnessed Kitty performing acts on Dwight, in which he chose not to participate. However, Stephen alleges that Dwight's actions made him uncomfortable. He asserts that he asked Dwight to stop, but Dwight responded inappropriately, claiming that he would proceed regardless of Stephen's wishes. According to Stephen's lawsuit, Dwight proceeded to force himself upon Stephen, leading to a deeply distressing experience.
I'm worried about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business. Whatever you doing in your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody. Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed. Hell, the people who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed and what the hell I do in it. That ain't for everybody on the internet. That ain't for no blogs. That ain't for no websites. I don't gotta tell nobody where I put my wood at, since y'all wanna get to it. That ain't nobody business where I put my at. Y'all just weird. If you want to know what people doing in their bedroom and who they messing with and sleeping with, you are weird. You're the weird one. Oh shoot, y'all heard about that, Dwight? They said Dwight was in a text messaging a guy. Who cares? Who cares who I was text messaging? You just mad because I want text messaging. Yo, ugly ass.
The lawsuit states Mr. Harper was in fear of imminent bodily harm when he was pinned down and forced to remain in place, while defendant continued to assault him. According to Stephen, Dwight then coerced him into performing a similar act on Dwight himself. After the incident, when Stephen attempted to summon an Uber, Dwight purportedly prevented him and had Kitty escort him home. Stephen's lawsuit includes allegations of sexual assault battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment against Dwight. In response to these allegations, Dwight refutes the claim that Stephen was taken by surprise by Kitty, contending that Stephen was aware of Kitty's presence before arriving at his residence. Furthermore, Dwight acknowledges that Kitty was a man dressed as a woman and that intimate activity did indeed take place involving himself, Stephen, and Kitty. He maintains that these interactions were consensual. Dwight categorically denies sexually assaulting Stephen and has demanded the dismissal of the entire lawsuit. However, the story takes a darker turn as Stephen also alleges that a person known as Kitty threatened him while driving him home after the alleged assault, cautioning him to keep the incident a secret or face severe consequences. Even more troubling is the revelation that during the alleged assault in Dwight's bedroom, at least one of Dwight's 5 children was sleeping elsewhere in the house. In addition to defending himself against the accusations of sexual assault, Dwight has addressed the speculations surrounding his sexuality through an Instagram live session. He has criticized fans for prying into his personal life and deemed their curiosity unwarranted. While the principle of respecting individuals' privacy in their intimate affairs is valid, the severity of the allegations against Dwight has prompted public interest and a call for accountability. Some argue that the focus should shift from his sexual preferences to the potential criminal conduct he may have committed. One observer noted, far too many people are concerned with the wrong thing about the Dwight Howard situation. We could care less about his sexual preferences, but the guy clearly assaulted that person, and that should be the headline story. Several industry figures, including Mace, formerly associated with Diddy's Bad Boy Entertainment, have weighed in on these allegations.
You hear stats saying this because what people do in their bedroom, that's between them. Not necessarily true. You know, and when it comes down to making money off the story, it matters. When it comes down to who dating you is gonna matter. If you're gonna be in the locker room with them, it matters. Because there's about 30 teams that did not sign Dwight Howard because it matters. So let's dispel that. That's the first thing we gotta dispel. The second thing is that it's consensual. It's never consensual if you surprise somebody. Consensual is agreeing beforehand on what's gonna happen. If it's not agreed to beforehand, it's not consensual. Young guys need to know this. Young ladies need to know this. It's not consensual if it's not agreed to beforehand.
Mace seemingly suggested that Dwight may be attempting to downplay the significance of his actions by asserting that they should remain private. Furthermore, unverified rumors have surfaced online, suggesting that Dwight might be part of an exclusive Hollywood club where influential men organize parties involving much younger individuals. This parallels similar allegations involving Diddy, Will Smith, and Dwayne Wade. Jaguar Wright previously claimed that young men have left Will and Jada Pinkett Smith's residence in distress. Regarding powerful figures like Diddy, it is suggested that their actions are more about control than sexual orientation. It is essential to clarify that there is no conclusive evidence to confirm Dwight Howard's involvement in such activities. However, speculation abounds on social media, linking these high-profile Hollywood figures due to a history of such allegations following them. Dwight Howard's situation is raising significant questions about accountability, coercion, and control within the confines of the entertainment industry, with fans, observers, and industry figures all contributing to the ongoing dialogue. While discussions surrounding an individual's sexual identity should be approached with sensitivity, concerns persist about the potential abuse of social status and wealth to intimidate others. The handling of these allegations by Dwight Howard and the larger implications for Hollywood culture are subjects that warrant thoughtful consideration. Please share your thoughts on Dwight's response to these allegations and whether you believe there is a deeper issue regarding coercion and control in Hollywood. Your comments are encouraged, and we invite you to watch the accompanying video for further insight. Thanks for tuning in today. See you in the next drama controversy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.